Today we're going to be looking at a product that I use every single time that I edit on my computer or laptop, and so I'm excited to share this product with you guys because if you're just getting started in editing, then you're probably editing your videos straight onto your computer or your laptop. And as you know, with videos, the storage can begin to fill up really quick onto your computer, and so when I found out about the Samsung T5 Portable SSD hard drive, it freed up my computer, and so now I use this every single time I edit. I have all my videos, all my assets, and even my Final Cut Pro library on this hard drive, and I edit everything off of it.
You gotta just press record.
Let's start off by talking about what this really is, and if you're completely unfamiliar with what a portable SSD hard drive is. An SSD like this one is a bit different than your traditional external hard drive that you might find back there on my desk. Now, they're a bit bigger, they can hold up a lot more space, and they are a bit cheaper than these. But why these are so awesome is that one, they're super fast. And so this has 540 megabyte per second write and speed. So I can actually edit off of this hard drive. And if I were to do that on one of my external hard drives over here, I probably would end up breaking the hard drive, or just, Final Cut Pro just would not work because it's not going to be fast enough. Inside your hard disk drives, you're gonna have a spinning plate, whereas in the SSDs, you don't have that. Everything is going to be written and read off of a chip right inside of here. Now, I love that about these because you don't have to be so careful with them and worry about it breaking, whereas I'm constantly worried about traveling with one of my hard disk drives. With this SSD, I can throw it in my backpack, I can throw it in my luggage, and I've never had any issues traveling with this and handing it off to people, whether I am delivering a project or I am receiving videos. These things are great for traveling, they're great for handing off and taking. For the Samsung T5, there are 3 different variances. There is a 500 gigabyte drive that comes in at $90, and then there is a 1 terabyte drive that comes in at $170. And last but not least, there is a 2 terabyte drive that you can get for $320. Now, when this first came out, the 2 terabyte version was actually around $800. So these things have dropped dramatically in price, which is great for us video editors to grab one of these at less than half the price of when it first came out. Nowadays, there's a lot of SSDs coming out, and some are even faster than this, which is why these prices have dropped, because you can get some that will be able to handle your 6K or 8K footage. When most of us really are shooting in 1080, this thing is gonna do fantastic. And even in 4K, I shoot all my videos in 4K, I edit off of this, and I never have any issues inside of Final Cut Pro. Now, this is gonna work with other editing programs too, whether you're using iMovie or even if you're using a PC, maybe you're using Adobe Premiere or DaVinci Resolve. This thing just connects to your computer. It comes with 2 cords. It comes with a USB-C to USB-C cable, and then also comes with your USB-C to a USB-A, your traditional USB cable. So you can plug in the USB-C end right here and then plug the other end into your computer. And actually, if you have an Android with USB-C, you can plug it straight into your phone as well. So it's pretty cool what you can do with this, and it's gonna work with any editing program. It's gonna work with any computer. Kyle and Omar actually have some of these hard drives, and you can see here that they've attached it to their laptop with some Velcro strips. And so this is really cool because you can just slap it on there and you can edit on the go, and then everything is nice and tidy. And it's like having an additional, 2 terabytes or 1 terabyte, whichever one you pick up, but having that additional storage directly onto your computer is a really cool feature to have, and that's definitely why you'd want to pick up one of these. I definitely recommend getting some Velcro, and we'll leave some links in the description if you want to maybe hide this behind your computer or attach it to your laptop. That's a cool little hack that you can do when traveling and editing on your laptop. Now, the computer that I edit off of right back here only has a 500 gigabyte hard drive space on the computer. So the fact that I can buy a 2 terabyte drive for this price and add that to my computer is really, really cool, because if you were to buy a brand new iMac or a brand new laptop and you wanted to upgrade your storage, it's gonna cost you a lot of money. So a hack here could be to not upgrade your iMac or not upgrade your laptop, even though there would be some good reason to do that. But if you wanted to save money, then you would not upgrade that storage. You'd buy one of these and you would really be set and save a lot of money. Because the fact is, I can't really edit huge projects in 4K on this computer because I don't have enough space. But with this drive, I'm able to do that because 2 terabytes is typically enough for me to edit a ginormous project. And so I love the feature that I'm able to edit longer and bigger projects on this hard drive that I would not have been able to on the computer. Another thing to mention here is the reliability. I've never had one of these crash on me in the past couple years, or files lost or corrupt files, anything like that. Whereas on my hard disk drives with the spinning plates, I have had some issues with those hard drives, so I found these to be a lot more reliable. Now, really, this is just one of the ways that I save a bunch of space on my computer for editing. But if you want to watch a video where I go in depth on how I save space and how I organize all my footage and all of that inside of Final Cut Pro 10, then click on the screen right now to watch that video, and I'll see you guys next time.